Dunkin' Donuts are always fresh.
I made the donuts.
We make them at least twice every day.
Time to make the donuts.
Not a few kinds, like supermarket.
Made the donuts. Time to make the donuts.
But up to 52 varieties.
The donuts. Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, up to 52 varieties, fresh day and night. No
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind on this Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. It is cold in the morning. There's still frost on a pumpkin out here. Whoa, and I got short sleeve shirts on. I am cray-cray. But that's all right. It's all good. I'll be all right. But anyway, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Getting off, I got a doctor's appointment today, so I'll be out of there before noon to go all the way up to Cherry Hill, Mount Laurel area. NFL Films, right around the corner, to see my specialist. So I got a doctor's appointment. So kind of a short day at work, but still going in to make the donuts nonetheless. Wow, Thursday, 1 week. We're 7 days out from the NFL Draft 2025, Green Bay. I'm getting a lot of people. You going? You going? No, I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. Not to that place. That place, Green Bay, they're hurting for hotel rooms. Prices are through the roof. If you can get something close, you're risking bad weather. Yeah, I don't think so. Not for me. Now, next year is going to be the same type of situation. Next year, you're looking at, you're looking at Pittsburgh, right? But I can get in the car and drive to Pittsburgh, get there. I want to say 6 hours, but don't hold me to that. I think it's a 6 hour drive, but from my house. Now, probably what would happen, I would drive 3 hours to go to Mark's, then go. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. Or we sit out next year, and we come, and we go somewhere after that. I don't know. I'll probably go to Pittsburgh, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Another cold city, Ultra Cowboy. Another cold city. That's for sure. But anyway, we're a week out, and things are starting to settle down. I'll do a video later, like talking about the odds and stuff. But the odds are starting to talk to me, and listen, it's not going to go chalk. There's going to be trades. We talked about it last night. Giants are going to try and trade. I don't think they're taking quarterback at 3, so they're going to try and trade back in for a Jalen Milroe, and I think, just to let everybody know, I think that would be scary to me. Is it weird to say I would be more scared if the Giants got Milroe than if they got Jackson Dart? Now, I could be totally off base. If the Giants got Will Howard, now that would be a good pick. But, again, these are all quarterbacks that go a lot higher than people think. Will Howard, I'm still holding out that he's going to Pittsburgh. I don't think they are going to pull the trigger on Will Howard. It's probably too early. But if you need a quarterback, but I think Dart is going to be there now. So, Howard or Dart, Howard or Dart, Howard or Dart. Don't get greedy. If you like Howard, take Howard. But yesterday we saw the retirement of Tyron Smith. We touched on that a little bit last night. Very, very sad day. Very sad day for the Cowboy fans to see yet another Hall of Famer. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's already going to be in the Ring of Honor, Jerry said. He won't have to wait as long as Jimmy Johnson did. He's going to be in the Ring of Honor. And we kind of blew it. We kind of blew yet another career. And this all goes into why the fans are frustrated. And we get trolled by other teams' fan bases, that are having success now. It's like, okay, thank you. But I guess that's some years of being tormented. Touche. It is what it is. Like I said, I still go to bed with them five Super Bowls, so I sleep good, man. I sleep real good. So, but anyway, oh, look at that. That truck was up my keister. Oh, what are you wearing? Anyway, so we're seeing a lot of. I saw Isaiah Buggs, defensive tackle. Now I'm going to touch on this a little more later. He's available. He's ready to come back to football. I know you say Isaiah Buggs. Isaiah Buggs, big boy. He's ready to come back. I think Dallas is going to stick to their draft board and try and address after the draft. Remember last year, we did nothing leading into the draft. It was a barren situation. There was nothing that we were going to do in the draft that was going to make anybody happy. Really. We didn't have a draft like this year. This year, it's like, okay, we take Ted McMillan if he's there, which I think he will be. Maybe. Then I believe he will be. Then, okay. But if we have a pick between Ted, Golden, Omari, and Hampton, I think you got to find a way to trade down a little bit. I think you got to do, and knowing you're going to lose two of them, you may lose Hampton and Tet. You're still going to have your choice of Golden, Egbuka, Burden. You know, you're still going to have your choice. You could draft down to the bottom of the first and take Travion Henderson. You could do that. You could take Travion Henderson at the bottom of the first round. Trade down a couple times. Trade to 14 and then trade again to 21. You could do that. You could do whatever you want. Load up on the draft picks because the draft is exciting and deep between rounds 2, 3, and 4. We talked about it. So, getting my Dunkins. Yes, Hamid. Getting my Dunkins, baby. Again, while I don't have drive-thrus, so it is what it is.
Morning.
How are you? Order for Brian? Mobile order?
You can come up, Brian.
Thank you. Sorry. Oh, now I'm behind the red Kia. But anyway, yeah, so expect Dallas to do some possible moves after the draft. I think they slipped up the other day and said after signing Micah, they want to spend it. You know, they want to spend it. So they always spend it, but they kind of spend it in a around the back, you know, sort of way. So you know, but listening to Momo, he really wants to be on that Tuesday podcast. I don't know that that's a good spot for you, Momo. I don't. So I don't know that that's a good spot for you, bro. Ultimately, yeah. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Oh. Alright, off to make the donuts, like we said. I like today. It's nice and bright out. I have no interior light on. My question to the fans out there, Eagle fans, Giant fans, Commando fans, or it's more of a statement. Nothing is going to change between now and after the draft, other than a little bit of draft hype. Dallas is going to get hype after this because they're drafting the highest, you know, amongst teams who have been in the playoffs recently. Giants are obviously drafting 3. They're not going quarterback, I don't believe. They're going with Russell Wilson. That'll be interesting. Russell Wilson comes into the division. Russell Wilson is a decent quarterback, everybody. Make no mistake, he's decent. But Dallas is going to have some hype. Eagles will probably ride the hype into the season, obviously, until the season starts, and then you'll see how it's going. But I'm trying not to buy into the hype. You get me Matthew Golden, that doesn't turn around my franchise. That helps. If you give me Tet, I mean, again, none of these guys. And outside of the second round, they might start taking guys. Well, I don't know guys in the third round. We don't have a fourth round, but outside of that, they're gonna be like, okay, they went with that guy. Not the sexy name, maybe. You know, maybe he's not the sexy name that everybody wanted. But I gotta get gas. I better get it now. How about that? Oh shoot! Let me see if I have my waleto. Yeah, I got it. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those deals where the draft is fun, but then as soon as it's over, a depression sets in. Because then you analyze your players, you go, wow, okay, that's what we got. And then you got to wait for rookie mini camps. Nothing but, oh, they looks great. Everybody looks great. You know, what I was saying last night is I'm excited to, not excited, I'm not excited. I am interested to see what stories emerge leading into the draft. Because sometimes these teams will float negative stuff out there to have their guy drop to them. I think that's a rotten way to do business, but that's what they do. So sometimes that's what they do. So wait, you got gas? You don't got gas there? Oh, I gotta go all the way over there. All right, hold on. Sorry, I got the gas. Yeah, I had to get gas. The guy wouldn't stop talking. Motor mouth in the morning. Now I'm joking. He was cool. On a serious note, before I get to work, Aaron Donald filing a restraining order against a lady. I'm not going to say her name. Google it. A lady who's been stalking him and his family for years. Again, I don't know if there was anything between Aaron Donald and this particular person. I find it odd, but you never know. That somebody would be stalking you even after your pro career. Normally you take a back seat. It ain't like Aaron Donald's the most visible guy, right? He's not. So, very, very interesting, you know, what's going on there. Aaron Donald getting stalked. But, yeah, people are crazy. Like, can I just say that? People are cray-cray. Now I'm stuck behind a train track. But, people are nuts. You know, like, people need to, you know, relax. In this day and age, take care of your family, Aaron Donald. But, yeah, again, Primetime Phil, he was going to join the show last night. He had to go out with the fam, or he had something going on. So, I'm trying to do a show before the draft of Primetime Phil. So stay tuned for that. Maybe on his channel we'll do it. What's today? Thursday? Maybe tomorrow night? Maybe tomorrow night we do that. But you'll be seeing me a lot, everybody. I'm going to try and do a video on the way to my doctor's appointment this afternoon. I don't know how long. I'll try and keep it short so it'll upload. So, like this video yesterday it didn't upload till 1 o'clock, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's ridiculous. Some days it uploads in 10 minutes, and some days it uploads in an hour. But yes, we'll do the thumbnail of this video will be my goofy face, and we'll say, I don't know. I'll think about it. It's kind of a ho-hum day, but sights and sounds of South Jersey. But anyway, all right, well, we'll wait till we do the backup and me almost smashing my back window. We'll wait for that. But I'm glad that the weather's changing. It's going to be low 60s today. I think 61 is going to be a high, so it's not like but it's a lot better. Tomorrow it goes into the 70s, and then we go back up. I gotta redirect. Let's see here. I'm all out of whack. There it is. Like a glove. All right, everybody. Vinny, talk to you later. Peace.
Like a glove.